Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Massmere here, and welcome in for a game where the audio isn't working. There we go. Anyways, welcome in for episode 3 for Retro Rewind, guys. And tonight, I'm gonna be putting some more work into seeing what I can do with the shop since last stream I'd expanded things. So yeah, I got it was only my first shop expansion, so I still definitely got a ways to go before I can really really go in depth with what I can do with the store. And by then, I'm hoping that there might be a possibility that the devs, I don't know if they have any plans for doing multiplayer, mode for this. I think it would actually be great if they did, because I'm hoping that what I really would like to have happen is that it can get to a point where me and my friends can play this together. Because compared to us doing roadside research, where it's definitely more chaotic, it'd be nice to just kind of have a little more lax experience for us to just go and just run a shop together. And having a massive, store would probably be great for that. In the sense if we had multiple areas and multiple people running registers and everything, I think it would just be pretty cool to maybe play the game like that and see what all we get into. But I'm hoping, like I said, the game is currently it's only single player, so multiplayer is just kind of a dream right now for this. But so far I've really been enjoying this. I've only done 2 episodes so far. This is the 3rd one, and everything about this game is, it's actually surprised me how well I've actually been kind of running things in it. Because normally I suck at I'm not really the best at math, and I've been running the register really well, but of course it also does automate some things, as far as change and everything's concerned. But yeah, everything about this game so far has been really fun. It's definitely become one of my relaxation games, right there alongside Power Wash Sim. It's one of my definitely de-stressing games. But at the very least, if it comes down to we don't get a multiplayer mode for this, at least with Rewind 99. Me and Amber, Mickey D43, and Joe will hopefully be playing that. Rocket will be playing that together eventually, and it's gonna be fun kind of getting that, see what we get up to. Even though that one's getting much more stylized, much more arcadey with actual story, where we're gonna be it's definitely gonna be more chaos compared to how laid back everything is here. But I really am hoping that they do eventually do a proper multiplayer mode. I got one thing I'm trying to work with OBS when I'm talking to you guys right here, but they actually do a multiplayer mode for this. But even still, everyone had to get copies. Amber still needs hers. Same with Rocket Nachos and Mickey D43. But it'd be nice. It'd be pretty fun. We got a multiplayer mode for this. Got to expand the shop out. But for now, you guys got little old me here, run Mask Alley movie rentals. And just, trying to at least get this thing off the ground. So I do know that the devs, before we actually do get on with this, I'm going to kind of explain to you guys, show you guys basically talk about the most recent patch they did. It actually was released 2 days ago, give or take. So May 11th. So they definitely put out some pretty awesome features here. Kind of run it by you guys exactly what's going on. So as shown here, y'all probably can't really see it that well here, but I at least got it pulled up. So what they did is the repair desk update, which anyone who's watched me play this knows how even if it's mostly comical at times, I've been frustrated with 2 things with my customers. One, when they don't rewind their tapes, and worse, when they break the tapes. And some of them have actually owned up properly. Be all right, yeah, it won't happen again. But some of them, they're pretty much, try to make use a typical dog ate my homework style excuses for what happened to it. But it's pretty much everything they added right here. What it says is, all right, hi there, video store owners. We hope business is booming and your customers aren't giving you too much trouble with the nasty latent damage fees. Today, we're excited to bring you the first official post-launch content update for Retro Rewind. So this is their first actual post-content update. As always, our Discord is open to everyone who wants to share feedback, suggest new ideas, and simply chat about the game and their love of movies. The repair desk. Many of you have been eager to finally do something about those piles of broken VHS tapes. Some of your backstores have practically turned into graveyards for damaged tapes, but the wait is over. You can now use the repair desk located in the storage area to fix broken tapes and bring them back to life. And there actually is a little mini game to this, as long as it's not too involved. I think this actually is pretty cool. Where apparently we got dismantle the tape and put it back together. Makes you wonder how they'll work. If we have to snip the tape or whatever, I mean, realistically, we're pretty much going to be doing a non-official director's cut of it or whatever. Or it's going to be we're actually going to be cutting content out of it, going by this. Who knows? But either way, the sidewalk sign. There's a new promotional sign outside the store. You can display different ads and boost sales and generate profit in different ways. Once the sign is unlocked, it's up to you to decide which bonuses best fit your store strategy. So for me, this is pretty cool because my things, I feel this is going to be a more streamlined approach if it works similar to to the flyers, because I hated going out and throwing those and getting to people oh, I don't like movies. Just basically just being absolutely rude about it. I was going out there pretty much I was coming out there with a crucifix, and they were vampires. They were movie hating vampires. But this is pretty cool. Them having a little sign you can put out there. So hopefully I can just have it right outside the shop, and that can pretty much play the role of because obviously, the whole thing with like the flyers, the pamphlets was like, pretty much, bring people in. So I feel like that's probably what this would be for, kind of like, entice people, like more customers. Maybe I feel like it works similar to what is roadside research, where you got like the sign, you can like, hold the sign up and pull customers in. So it'd be nice. That's definitely a nice welcome thing there. I just don't know if I have it unlocked yet. Also, got to go in here and just see if I can fix this thing OBS one more time. Okay, I think I actually fixed it that time. It wasn't anything major. Just like it was like a graphical thing of mine, guys. It made it a little trickier to read like my like the kilobits, like or whatever, they're like the bit rate and other stuff. It's a weird like graphical thing happens at OBS from time to time, but I fixed it. Backstore storage. All of these features were added in a previous patch. We never officially mentioned them to the community. You can now store standees, decorations, shelves, and other box items on the 2 shelving units located in the employee back room. We also added wall-mounted shelves near the garage door to help you manage inventory and organize movies you want to keep in stores. Now, that right there is pretty awesome as well. Because, I mean, I'm thinking, like, if there's, like, because the whole thing with this course, it was, like, you have, like, some of the 3D or more of the holographic ones you want to keep. You can probably, like, just have them in boxes and just have them in the back like that. So I think that's pretty badass as well. This is, like, definitely a welcome, improvement. More decorations. We added several new decoration items to the office catalog, including ceiling lights, additional movie set props, and new display cases. This looks great. For all you holographic movie collectors out there, these new display cases let you create some awesome setups. As always, we'd love to see your stories, so be sure to share screenshots on our Discord. 3 new releases added. While we're also hard at work on the upcoming video game update arriving in a few months, I figured that was going to get Amber's attention. We still managed to squeeze 3 new releases into the patch. Minor fixes and quality of life updates intended to load a missing or potentially corrupted save file will now check for available backup, added symbols to the cotton candy request process to improve accessibility for colorblind players. That is phenomenal. So anything about accessibility, I'm all for, because even though I've definitely I've got great vision and hearing and everything, anything like this that like is for other players, that definitely is, like, I always love seeing things like this. This is like one thing that always gives me like respect of devs, or like gives me more respect for the devs or whatever when you see them go in and doing like little things like this. When a new movie genre is unlocked, the free movie bundle stays available on the market tab of the Office computer until it's claimed by the player. That's great. That's pretty cool. Capital letters will no longer break font names when choosing a store name. However, the first time you load and save your game, your save file might be labeled as Retro Rewind. Uh-oh. Add the current day of the week to the game's UI. That's great, too. Will no longer break font names when choosing a store name. However, the first time you load and save your game. I hope that's not going to affect me. But yeah, I'm definitely like all for like this whole video game thing, because pretty much just because obviously Blockbuster, because what I think would be pretty cool as well, and I'd love to see the devs do this. Blockbuster had like their little video game tournaments as well, so I think that would actually be a pretty cool little thing if like they'd have like some days where more people will come in, especially considering that one of these is Banana King, so that's obviously Donkey Kong Country right there. And Donkey Kong Country was like one of the games they had like for the Blockbuster tournaments back in the day, because they had like the little tournament edition of it, or one you had to pretty much speed run through the game. So it would be pretty cool if they had like something where you can have like certain days of the week where more people will come in for like gaming tournaments. I think that would be an awesome feature for them to add in. Maybe they already have it planned out. But I think that would be pretty awesome if they do some kind of Blockbuster-ish video game championship thing, to have it where like more people come in during those days to play to play or whatever, or rent games or take part in the tournament. You can like have a chance to increase revenue for that and whatnot. I think that'd be pretty awesome if they can like implement something like that. But yeah, definitely some cool stuff for this update. Can't wait to dive into this. Assuming like I can actually have I should have the repair desk hopefully actually already be accessible. But the sidewalk sign I might have to buy that. But we'll see. So anyways, I'm gonna go and get this open ad break out of the way, guys. And also I got me a little bit of caffeine here to get me through the stream, because I'm not really tired, but y'all know sometimes I'll just like exhaustion will hit me out of nowhere. And thankfully I found out like one of the gas stations in my town has now started stocking Gorilla Mine energy drinks. And Gorilla Mine's like, what I'm not endorsed by them anyway, by the way. I used to use Gorilla Mine for like, my protein powder and also my pre-workout for the gym. And I use like Rise Godzilla and After Dark Inhuman for like my pre-workout now. And I use Transparent Labs for Godzilla and Rise Godzilla and lost a track what I was saying. Yeah, the Rise Godzilla and the After Dark Inhuman for pre-workout. Got a little mixed up. And then like Transparent Labs for my protein powder. But I still love Gorilla Mine's energy drinks. So, but yeah. And this is like their blackberry lemonade, which is like one of my favorite flavors. Like it turns out the 3 flavors they had one I think is similar to White Monster, which I never actually tried that one. But I'm probably gonna like, you know, when me and Amber, when Rock and Nachos and Amber 17 come down to get me, I'm probably gonna have them take me by Circle K so I can get a few like to take with me on the trip. But they have like one. It's supposed like it's, I think it's supposed to be like similar to White Monster, and then they have that one right there. It's Blackberry Lemonade. Then they have like a Bombsicle one, which is the other one I got today. So yeah. That being said, open ad break and go ahead and get that out of the way. Then we're gonna start running the shop. I'm having like, you know, some good feelings about the night going, being pretty cool. So, anyways, yeah. But either way, just give me about 3. Yeah, welcome in, Jeremy. Yeah, it definitely is. But if you never tried these, Jeremy, they're great. These are really good. But anyways, give me about 3 minutes, Rogues, and I'll be right back. And for those like, you know, might also, I know I keep on putting up, but for those who may be unsure where to find if you don't have your gas stations, Vitamin Shop, that's where I first found out about them. That's where they first stocked them for me. So anyway, see you guys in about 3 minutes. All right, guys, I'm back. So we're gonna see like what we can get up to with this tonight. Cause like I said, I did like expand the shop. So I got my first shop expansion last stream. We're on day 14, so we're pretty much, you know, like 2 weeks in, and my store value is worth like 2,000. Just wait, it's gonna shoot up. I'm gonna like, you know, completely reestablish the market with this. I don't freaking think so. No, no, oh, Okay, it'd be nice if you actually can change it multiple times. Now, that is not the name of... Give me my name back. Made me mad. I had something good going with that too. That is copyright. Don't you touch it again. Devs. My name. That kind of sticks out more than the others. Oh, mother fudger! What? Yeah, Feliz Navidad to you too. And Christmas. Hey, I'm calling to reserve the breakfast in the streets. Could you set a copy aside? I'll come by. Yo, your ass gonna be laid out like flat on the street in the friggin' pancake. You interrupt my work again. You'll be the breakfast in the streets, asshole. You were supposed to be taking my calls. Actually, wasn't, but whatever. Breakfast in the streets, huh? Sure. I can just like see the headline for it now, or see the thing for it. The streets have been hard to me. The streets have been like, I haven't been good to me. But at the end of the day, I always know that I can go home. I can always go home to my mama's pancakes. I don't know. Okay. So, apparently the sign's already available, which is great. See more. Alright. So apparently, can we move it? Okay, so the only thing is it looks like you can't move the sign. Oh my god! I swear, there's someone standing somewhere with a freaking pair of binoculars or whatever. They're watching me and then like prank calling my ass. And I'm calling the Bubblegum's wrong number. Well, you had the wrong number. Actually didn't work, but you don't need to know that. The Bubblegum's wrong number. Can I work, please? I haven't even opened up yet. Like, realistically speaking, this is the part where, like, you wouldn't even actually answer your calls or whatever. But hey, you know, I'm a good employee. I'm a good store manager. I'm gonna make sure that even when I'm not open yet or wherever my customers are gonna... Damn, you're tall. My customers are gonna know that, you know, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna call me in my sleep or whatever. What are you looking at? Okay, so let's get on to the nitty-gritty of this. So, would it be equipment? Decorations? Okay, I like that they have, like, wall-mounted display cases now. Okay, I'm digging. I totally want those theater masks. And that display unit. And it, honestly, I like how they did make it where you don't really have to get too far in the game to get like a lot of this. Okay, so technically the sign's not available yet. You have to get level 10, which still's not that bad. I figured it was going to be locked behind something. Go buy the purchase advertising license. So I've got the sign, just not the license. And unfortunately, I don't have the repair desk yet either. I kind of hate that it's locked behind that, but at the same time, I guess I can understand from a progression point of view. Because this pretty much means, like, now it makes it where you gotta, like, you know, definitely try to manage your tapes, like, moving forward and everything. Because, they, you know, as they break and all that, that means, like, less tapes, like, you can, like, you know... So I'm not really the most opposed to it. I kind of wish it would have, like, you know, been available for the start, but, you know... They gotta have, like, some balancing to it. Alright, so I got 17 to work with, so, I mean, I ain't got nothing to work with. But, I mean, at least we got this for whenever I do decide to do more with it. And realistically, I kind of thought about something I could do. It would be absolutely, it would be like such a cheap tactic. But picture if I actually moved everything to the back, so that way the customers had to walk further to get up here, so I could actually manage the line better. Like, it would be like, you know, more distance they have to cover to get to the line, and then, like, you know, I mean, I could actually manage them better. But I mean, it should be fine. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. I was trying, like, to figure. We'll go ahead and get to the first day first, and we'll go from there. Jeez. Is all of them bad dreams on Mel Road? I was kind of like making sure. Hold up. I'm hoping that there ain't like a glitch with the, Okay, I'm kind of concerned here. I swear, there better be some kind of glitch going on where, like, all my moves decided they came bad dreams on Mel Road. Okay, I was making sure. I was kind of concerned there for a second. I was honestly very concerned. I was like, wait, I mean, it would have been a funny-ass glitch, though, but it's just like that's how many copies I got. I think, like, a part of it was because, like, people were breaking them, like, breaking copies of it. Sons of bitches. Okay, drama. Just wait. I mean, I'm gonna have, like, an empire. I'm gonna be running, like, a movie empire out of this once, like, you know, it's all said and done. Might take me, like, you know, a while, but I'll get there. You know, this has me wondering. All this is going on, like, all these movies coming in or whatever. Like, I know it's not the case, but could you actually picture there was, like, some way that, like, you know, time still passes, can still pass, like, between, like, or basically if you haven't played the game in a bit, somehow they can still actually come in and turn movies in, like, you know, when you haven't played for a while. Like, they'll still come in and actually turn them in, but I know that's not going on. I think, like, there was, like, a few, like, you know, events recently. But it would be cool if this did end up becoming, like, multiplayer. I really would like to see the devs do that. The Ninja Yacht. I swear, like, some of these movie names are still just so hilarious, though. The Ninja Keg. Radioactive Gumball. Okay. That's all that. Now. This is one of the first, probably the first one of these I've had, like, probably about over a year or so, give or take. I can't remember when the last time I had one of those, but. Okay. We need more action movies. Well, that makes sense. Problem is, I can't afford any. We need Die Trying, but I can't afford it just yet. And I forgot we got a romance genre thing now. The uncle carried by the wind. Where was he going? Explosive damnation. I think like anyone's got to probably be damned if they try to touch. If like explosives are involved, especially when apparently I'm like the one like using them and gone fishing, according to my friends. Okay, so the problem with this is, shoot, I don't really have. Wait, didn't I buy? Wait a minute. Please tell me I'm right about this. Damn it. Oh, a little bitty optimist. You see, now y'all devs, y'all missed a perfect chance here. It's a repair desk for cassettes or whatever. Why is the sound wave on that desk? Y'all missed a chance to put sound wave up there. Okay, so I gotta think about things here. Starting to wonder if me even getting all this was a good idea, because now I'm got like a whole new genre and nowhere to put it. How much can I get out of this? 70, that probably... Probably want to keep that there anyway, because well, the thing is, okay, we don't even have a whole lot of action moves. I'll just put them here, and by the time that we get through this shit, I should have enough to get some more shelves. The main thing right now is getting more shelves. Alright. I probably should have actually went on and put him on the clock. Oh, shit. I forgot I can't pay him right now. I can't even pay him today. my worker's going on strike. It won't take long. He'll probably start work. Watch, as soon as it goes up, like it's gonna go back down. Well, I guess I'm on my own for a second. It would be cool if like they actually had where eventually the neon lanes you actually could like go in there and bowl. Like actually have like after work activities you wanted to do it. That would be pretty badass. Here, want some flyer? Hate movies. What kind of man are you? All right, reservation. Bubblegum's wrong number. Yeah, I got you. But the Oregon's romantic story. What Oregon are we talking about here? Things I didn't have to reserve it for. Hell, there's plenty of copies of it back there. Bandit is in the air. Almost got tossed out of the house by like by the woman's husband. He was having a or the woman's husband. He was having an affair. It's like this summer, he made out like a bandit, but he made the mistake of making out with his wife.
Hey.
I don't know. Oh.
Wow. Oh.
You know, you're just getting all kinds of trouble, ain't you, buddy?
Oh.
I never actually had like one customer like do both before. Okay, I pay your wake up, all right? I didn't like get my money out to pay your ass just for you to immediately fall asleep. He immediately is able to get paid and then fall asleep on the job. I'll fire you. I'll dock your cut. I'll dock your wages. Like, he gonna get paid. Like, as soon as I was able to pay him, he falls asleep. Like, so unprofessional. Really? I know I returned my remote last week, but the movie was so good I couldn't stop. The deal's a deal, lady. You know, you don't just get to extend your watch time, you enjoy the movie. I mean, I enjoy putting food on my table. Let's not talk about that. Seriously, all you had to do was like, you realize you could have like, turned it back in and then rented it back out. That's a whole practice, right? No, she was just trying to get like extra watch for free. Well, you think you can just go like, to a buffet or whatever, eat all the food, eat all the food and then like leave and then, I don't know where I was going with that. I have no idea where I was going with that. I think I got a little bit too much caffeine in my system now. Point is, don't do it, lady. I'm probably gonna just like start keeping these or whatever instead of throwing them away now since I can repair them. There's a tenner for you. We got like Waluigi right here, like trying out for like a next host for Blue's Clues. Because really, like one of the main things I was trying to do before was like trying to save my money up for like the shop expansion, but now that like we've, things gonna be much easier to forget like some of the other stuff I really want. Which of course is going to facilitate us eventually getting the next shop upgrade. But really, I think like the shop's fine the way it is right now for foreseeable future. I do want to eventually get this thing, expand out like crazy. Also, yeah, I forgot about like actually, talking about the name tag or whatever, like before at the start of the stream. Don't know if y'all caught the Nightmare Before Christmas reference.
Hey.
Lady, last show was late. I had a family emergency. We lost our goldfish and movies were the last thing on our mind. Yeah, well, just like you probably flushed that down the toilet, you can go ahead and flush, that money right out of your pocket. A goldfish. I mean, no offense. I mean, I understand it was a family pet or whatever, but I mean, your goldfish had like some short memory, but I damn sure don't. God, that sounded harsh. But seriously, whenever it's tomorrow and I'm still madly in love. Do you have a romance movie partner and I could watch? Also, I would enjoy a good movie more than special effects with bandages always take me right out of the story. Romance. Okay, hopefully I got like a good one. Shit. I can rectify it. Better hurry though. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, you customers better be like I love you. Fresh off the press, the octopus's true love. Okay, look, I'm pretty sure there's like some certain anime you can go into for that, but we're not gonna talk about it. Just enjoy your movie, sir. I am not gonna go in that territory. Or you want that rainbow bright? Okay. Or that rainbow dash. Dash that, dash that, dash dash of that, and dash of that. All right, and here comes there's a nice cup of cold cup of unicorn puke. Scary Rocket Man flick.
Oh.
There you go. Gotta love when they do the exact change. What is wrong with you people? Yeah, I guess my, our customer relationship ain't just a little cough it up. I'm sorry, do you want your change? I mean, what else can change? That attitude. Get lost. He's gonna be pissed off the whole way home. I saw that expression on his face. He'd not changed his look the whole way out of the shop. Your face don't freeze like that, buddy. I'm gonna be borderline ambidextrous at times. I'm not actually fully ambidextrous, but I have gotten better with like using my left hand over the years. You know, I was like, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. Yeah. But again, I really do hope the devs do add some kind of feature where we can do our own box art. Because again, I'd love to have something... Wait, hang on. Like where I can actually have like, you know, my... If those didn't like watch the previous stream, I figured out you could actually put like, you know, custom videos up there. It would be kind of cool to actually have like my own actual movie. Whereas if I actually was like a movie star running this place or whatever, you know, you could bet like I'd probably have like a whole lot more... Speaking of movies, I really do kind of want to see the new Mortal Kombat, but I haven't really decided on it yet. $265, I ain't complaining. Because now I can actually, you know, work on getting like, you know, some... Let me see, because they said like the, yeah, like right here. So let's see, our next level, popcorn machine. So they're gonna start winning popcorn. Meaning like we'll get like a little bit extra money. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so we got like action, romance. First off, we definitely need to get like some copies of this in stock. Or I missed like one day of it or whatever. I really do want to make sure we got like, we get like 5 copies of it kind of start off. Because isn't like, you know, Mel Street like got one more day, so. And I don't care what anyone says. I reiterate, I'll take this to grade with me. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Don't at me on it. Okay, I gotta see the standee. I've gotta see the standee, like, full on. Okay, why is it like something you see from Beavis and Butthead? He has... It looks like it's an episode of Beavis and Butthead. One cop against all odds. I mean, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't unsee it. It looks like, you know, he's kind of got that Beavis and Butthead or King of the Hill art style. But I love how they actually did the whole homage, like, you know, with McClane, you know, basically the fact that McClane was, like, barefoot. I actually need to do another watch of Die Hard. It's been a long time. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep this one for sure. I really like that one. I'm gonna keep it. They did say we like, you know, we can put the standees in the back, so we can just box them back up. So I like that because it pretty much means we can just like, you know, box them up, and then once the shop expands, we can like just kind of. Because let's be real here. I wish I still had the because it would be cool like later on you actually could buy the standees again. I don't think you can because I would have liked that. Well, then again, I don't think did I ever get the standee for that one? I might have sold it. Because think of this would just be cool to like just have for like a movie section. Or like just have like, you know, for a little horror spot in the store. Speaking of, it's not a bad idea. Because I just noticed the sign's floating up there. The sign is still there, floating in midair. Yeah, it'd be nice if you can buy stuff. If you can buy like standees back. All right, I'm trying to think because we got like action, romance, horror. Well, oh shit, I forgot. I just realized I put these like in the wrong spot. Or unless his ass did it. He probably may have if we didn't have much space. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking about doing. Obviously, we want to keep like both new release racks. We got 3 dramas, 3 sci-fis, Realistically, we want to have like maybe 3 actions. So you want to like keep the new releases at the front, like for what I'm trying to do here and everything. Just trying to think about the best way to go about this. Or I can just keep the standee right there and have the new release thing over here. Put the harb. I think I got an idea. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work or not. I'm trying to like think about what could work here. I mean, I'm gonna figure something out. Because the main takeaway from it is I don't really like want to have like any like things shelves right here now because we can't have like I want to have like the marquee lights. Maybe just put the new releases back there. Yeah, it does. I mean, just if it had chains on it, it'd be nice, but. You know, I think I got it figured out. I'm gonna go with my original idea. Have everything in the back over here. Because I also get like, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, either way, they're all gonna like. The thing is, no matter what, at the end of the day, all the customers, it's not like they're all gonna get like kicked out like by the end of the day anyway. So it's still gonna be like it's not gonna affect my money. If this goes, if this does what I think it might do, not quite, but I can work with that. Hang on. Well, I mean, it don't really look the worst right there. I just don't like how it's unaligned is the problem. I mean, I'm being a bit too much of a skeptic. I might be able to fix it. Problem is, it won't let me like well, hold up. Maybe if I do like this. Yeah, that actually looks better. It looks more. I think it's more lined up like that. Yeah, it's actually more lined up. All right. This idea is gonna work. For now, at least. Okay, actually. And I like how like the light kind of like gives like a little bit to it right there. Let me actually like kind of look at the catalog here, because again, I'm not really like the best with thinking on my feet on some stuff, Rogues, but. So once I get the clearance bin, that's gonna be great too. I just want to get, because I think that's pretty much the main ones I've been using. Once I start like breaking enough money where I can like make more profit, well, start breaking even, I can start getting bigger shelves. Let's see. Okay, then one more. It's gonna check out. I mean, I got some ideas set up, and again, the main key thing is that once I start like making more money, I mean, I'm not. This isn't gonna be final anyway. So realistically, I want to have like one more right there for horror. Okay. I could probably get like some more more of those since we can't really afford anything else anyway. Problem is I can only like buy 2, so. All right, what is there any like events today? Wait, hold on. Shit, I just realized I had like. Okay, that works. Wait, hold on. I didn't see this before. I thought like I checked the list after I did all that. Well, it might actually help me out because if I'm right, which one was it? Was it 4 rows like this? Standard 4 row. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it fit 5, right? Should have the right one, hopefully. That gives you enough to get like some more copies of the Die Trying. Doesn't really look the most aligned, but let me try a little something else here. Shit, this might be a problem. Okay, you know what? These things have got to go because they're causing like the things right here. It's causing like issues. I don't know damn well they didn't put. Oh shit. That's not much better. It's literally just like that one spot right there, like in the middle. That's not fair. I can't get rid of it. Let's see. Let's see if I can do something else with the walls then. Yeah, honestly, I said originally I wasn't gonna do it, but I might actually just make all these like this. Let's see what this one looks like. You know what? That actually looks better. Yeah, we'll go with this. You know what? Y'all got my... Why do they all have to be the same color? We're about to color coordinate these things. Sci-fi, action, horror. Okay. Purple will be for romance. Okay, now we got ourselves with something to work with here. And I didn't actually notice this. I love how it actually changes the color of the light to go with the, that's amazing. I didn't actually notice that before. I like that. So the problem was, what about drama? Oh, they actually did think ahead on this, I think. So if I'm right... Yeah, I think they got it for each genre. I guess they figured, like, you know, people would want to do this. You know what, Rogues? This game's like just giving me a whole lot more ideas for my creativity with this. So what all we got available so far? We got sci-fi, drama, romance. Okay. So let's think about this a little bit more. So V. The problem is it might clash with this. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. That's the only issue. Is that it's gonna like, you know, clash with that. It has to be out of the way. I do wish they had like a snap 2 thing. All right. Okay, I'm digging that. The only thing is, it's the whole factor of, this. But let me get everything else set up first, then we'll go from there. All right, so purple. It's not too keen on the fact that it takes up like all this space. And it's unaligned right there, because if I try to do this, it's not gonna let me move it. It's saying it's like, you know, it's clashing with it. That's the only issue with it. It's like a little bit off, but really, I don't have like enough genres to really be too concerned with it right now anyway. So it's fine. I'll just leave it like that for right now. I mean, it looks fine. This is definitely like, you know, looking a lot, you know, cooler like this. Okay, now we're gonna like do some uniform for all this. Oh, hell no. No. So you probably better just do like this. That would kind of like have like that match over to that. Okay, now for this, because I definitely want to get, been like on this for a while now, so. And this would be for drama. Hold up. There we go. And I'll just leave that like that. Okay, yeah. I kind of like the little. All right. So yeah, I mean that looks a lot better. We got 3 things right there. 3 for drama, so we don't need to buy any more shells right now. As a matter of fact, those 3 shells I got were perfect. Or the ones I got was everything I need. So we got enough to facilitate action, action. Yeah. Like, I want to get like one more for horror, and I don't have a whole lot of horror movies. I probably could have got away with what I had right there, but I was kind of running on the upper end of it. And the question is, what are we gonna do with this right here now? You know what? I might have a way around this to actually make it look more streamlined. Looks better. Looks more like, you know, looks more centered. See, and that one right there is like, I think, if I move this ever so slightly. I think everything should be about symmetrical. See, part of me was actually thinking I could just try like buy, you know, go ahead and like just sell all this to see if I can get bigger shells or whatever, but then I wouldn't really have anywhere to. I don't know, is that one? I guess they're probably about. Yeah, I think they're about even. Okay, this looks great. Yeah, much better than what I had going on before. Shelf color, that'd be nice. You can. I didn't know this. I think or maybe I wasn't just paying attention. Oh, Amber, you just gave me way too much power. And you don't even have to actually have. See, that works well too. So basically, if you have like, there's no point in having this if you got like, you know, the only thing about it is that keeping this on is that if you, this way you'll know if you put like accidentally put a movie of the wrong genre there. So I kind of like want to keep these on because if you put like you have like, let's say we got the romance shelf, we accidentally put a horror movie over here because I'm like, or like he does that. I think that's where I think he did before. If you have this off, you won't be able to tell. I'd rather kind of like keep it on. I like the Blockbuster font there though, but it would be nice if you actually could change like the shelf color or shelf, so you can even do the material, which is great. See, I wasn't actually really paying attention to this. So, oh, and is that lit? Oh, those are lit. And it even changes the light on it for that. That's amazing. Well, let me see what it looks like, you know, if I do it like the one with like movies on it first before I continue. Yeah, that just pops more. Okay, I kind of like that. Plus, it's my channel colors, red and white. Like it's fate. So, yeah. Rogues, we got ourselves a game plan. Of course, a lot of us thinks that Amber's spotting this, so. Only problem is you definitely want to like make sure you do that first, for otherwise everything else gets. All right. Okay. How's it look for the bigger shelves, though? Oh, yeah. It does seem like when you do like a certain one, Well, actually, it might just... Okay, it seems like they changed like the colors somewhat with some of these. This is gonna be nice also because like see with that one, it does that color. So yeah, like the colors here for this just pop more. I really am digging like what I got going on with this now. Now this one right here is gonna be. This definitely looks a lot more bland over here on the drama side. Oh yeah, I've already done that before. But cause I like how they have like you can actually make it full on blockbuster themed. I do kind of wish you could change like the actual color. All right, now the question is, can I actually do what else I would like to do here? Because I know the signs are a bit pricey, so it might be like over time thing. So I do know I wanted to like get like those might just mess myself up there. I just really do wish there was a snap to grid thing for this, but well, then like gotta change the design of it first. It's still a little bit high. Jesus. Something I'm hating about this, it's... Hang on. Yeah, I'm... I swear it feels like every time I try like to put it in place or whatever, it's... I think like it resets it every time I grab it. Every time it just feels like it's off. And I wish like they had like a snap to grid thing for this. Ah. It's either too high or too low every time. I don't know, that one. I mean, it looks kinda... Still feel off center, but... Alright. Yeah, I think it feels like it resets it every time. Probably should just left it alone before. Alright, I think that's Jeez. Too high. You know what? Perfect solution. Makes it easier because like I have like something else to go on because I can just look at the lights and try to line it with the lights. And it just looks better. Makes everything pop more. I mean, it's still a little bit tricky to kind of get it set up right, but where I want it, but. Because the main way I'm looking at it, let me try one more time. Because if we do this, no, it. See now right here, what doesn't want to do the whole thing where it's like, oh well, it's coming too close to this. See, it goes through the lights with this one. Okay, what about that? All right, just a little bit higher up for this one, and then. I think that about does it. I mean, it's still like. Also, it's like it's the fact is. All right, well, that'll probably do. I'm hoping like no one's gonna like really be too concerned about like how high it up is unless like it's a janitor like trying to like sweep dust off the top of it. Done. Okay, so yeah, there's that. And again, it's like it makes it pop because like, since I think the sign itself has like that little like light around it, you notice how it actually makes like the color pop in like conjunction with that. It looks like better like it's just up there at the top. Yeah, that looks like a whole lot better. Only problem is like that like one more thing I gotta do. I hate this, but this one got like a little bit off centered. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely be on this for a few more hours. 'Cause I still only got like, definitely at least like another hour or two, give or take. So I definitely gotta like, make do some more days to make up for like spend all this time like here trying to get the shop like adjusted. Jeez, I just like I said, I'm hoping they do like put like some kind of like snap to feature, especially when I'm like down here. Would be nice if they actually had like something where like just like the walls on the side right there, it actually could like collide with the lights. You can kind of like line it up better. Okay, it's not gonna be perfect, but that'll do. I think. All right, now still need to try like get some more tapes for this. I can't really buy any right now. Let me think. See, I got this on impulse where I can easily just like just put these like back in the back or whatever and just sell this thing. Get a few more, get a little bit of extra money because I can always get this again later. That's 32 bucks right there. We need more because we need a few more copies of this tape. I just enough to get 3. Still knows that what I'm gonna do about like we got a very bare wall right here, but. To say that's also off center again, looks like. Damn it. I really hate having to readjust these signs so much, but... Looks better, at least. Alright. I'd like to see if I can do a little more with the, let's leave that as is. Ceiling now. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Alright. Problem is I'm not gonna be able to pay him tomorrow just yet. That's the broken tape. Sounds like now I can like start like repairing stuff eventually. I'll put that right there and then put the other ones on here until I can get like another one of those. Alright. I'll box this up. No. The new standee up. Afterwards, I'm gonna take like a quick ad break, Rogue. So, how's this look? Perfect. All right, guys. Let me take a quick ad break. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna get next day started. I'm back. And I'm hoping that pretty much, because I'm honestly hoping to maybe try to stream just long to maybe just get my signs. Obviously got like so much more else over here now we gotta work with. But yeah, why is this over here? Unless like I don't know why this is here. Okay, before we actually do continue though. So my main concern is that if we, since with how these are, so we're gonna do this in real quick. We'll do that. So that way they'd be aligned to action, because I don't want him like throwing over things over into the wrong shelf. The problem is they cleared the romance stuff, so unfortunately I can't really find any romance to put there. But if he's not working tomorrow, I can pretty much put everything where it needs to be anyway. So if he's not working right away, okay. But call it a night. Yeah. Hopefully I got close. We'll get there. And it's rainy, meaning does that mean it's only gonna be like a that means it's gonna be like a more busy day. Busy day, the number of clients increases. Okay. I hope I had like something else I can claim. Okay. It's nothing special, but it says like here sci-fi rail. So all right, so that's the thing there. And isn't Sunday like a longer day anyway? I swear I think like normally I want to say I think Sunday. Oh, it's actually a short day. Okay, but yeah, I'm definitely loving like what I got going on over here. Okay. I got you covered. Just give it time. I still don't understand like why that random picture's right there. But I cannot wait to get this so I can actually repair my tapes afterwards. Okay. So as it stands, let me since he's not gonna do that, I gotta do it myself. I guess this still counts as a new release. God darn it! And they broke that one too. At least I'll be able to fix it in a few left. Okay, someone got that. Has that reserved? Okay. That means I gotta like run further back over here just to put everything where it needs to be. So it's definitely double-edged sword on my plan there. I mean, I gotta like get more cardio and like just doing all this. And some reservations in here. Someone's gonna pay for that. See, the one reason I did this also, I wanted to add like another horror shelf is because like once Melroad like goes off of the new releases, I'm gonna like need like another shelf for that, and it's yeah. It's gonna take out like a good bit of the shelf by itself. I can always like put like the other foil one like somewhere. Okay. Just wait for it. Anytime now. I knew it. I knew it. So we got a broken one too? Better not jinx it. Okay, now we got like another like actual romance what I can put over here to. Okay. Drama. 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 I'm definitely gonna need like some more shells again soon, because I mean we're running out of space for drama as well. Definitely for sci-fi too, so. Oh, and I just bought one of these too. Oh, someone's gonna pay for that. Love as light as the biscuit. Now it's gonna be as light as that late fee. I just bought that tape. Oh yeah, someone's gonna pay for that now. Literally. Dinner with my voodoo doll. Picnic with my princess. I just bought that. See, I'm saying that now, look at me just dropping everything. Shit. Probably should like just have these over here on this, have a broken rack up here for this stuff. So it'd be nice if they, I think it'd be cool to actually put like a little rack right here so you can keep everything separated. Like have like a little rack for just for broken videos. Okay. He wants this one. The Mushroom Gang Assault. Okay, it should be like the last day for Mel Street. Last day, okay, yeah, so once that's done. Hang on, also just to make sure that like designated as horror. Alright, everything's like, yeah, everything's alright, romance, alright, all that's good. Time to open up. It's gonna be a shorter day, so. Hang on. I don't think I don't have like cost for chocolate, so unfortunately I try to stock it up when I can. Let's go ahead and get open. Why don't you say she ain't interested? You're outside the shop looking at it. Don't even try me, woman. Got a new customer at least. Here is it. Like she didn't have to actually, get it from me. She can just go over there and get it off the shelf. Because he's not gonna work just yet. I need to take care of this myself for the moment. Okay, we're getting like plenty of returns here. Shit, hold on. Hold on, guys. Be right back. Yes. Shit. Okay. I gotta get off the shelf for them. There. Go ahead and just try to like run all this over here as quick as I can. Get back to the line. All right, action. Okay. Sorry about that, ma'am. All right, back on the minute. There you go. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like, late, like, because of me taking my time. Temporal blurs or my sense of time is permanently blurred. Yeah, well, In short time, money.
Huh?
Okay. At least he was cool about it. Die trying.
Ooh.
Okay, apparently, yeah, alright, he's back on the clock now. Hmm. Yeah, and hopefully they can, yeah, you can go there and like have them fix your slushies. Or take us to 7-Eleven. Especially you were the one that broke my romance novel, or my romance tape. What is wrong with you people today? It's only $2.
Oh.
Come on, squeeze every penny out of you or whatever. Like he spends 15, but then like tries to say like, you know, $2 is the problem.
Oh.
Okay, you want blue Raz? It's actually probably like definitely be like one of my favorites of slushies anyway. This guy's got good taste, but I usually like to mix mine up also. You're already about like halfway through the day, so. Well, I guess like more than half. Either way. I guess like 2/3 when you think about it. Okay. This is like a 12-hour shift. I still think it's cool that you can like do like custom videos. Mushroom Gang. It's not fixed yet. It's about to be though. Next level, I think. Oh my. I ain't opposed. Trying to run a legitimate business as much as possible. I mean, it's not like but then again, I also have already got some taste from him, so can't really wipe that from my record. Give me a second, man. Hang on. Little drama. Hey! Okay. And the fact he fell asleep like right there like towards the tail end of the job. Because I don't know how long he was actually over there like that. The jerk. Okay. Okay, get these last few out of the way. The other probably need to stock back on some chocolate as well. And a little bit of money to like get the snack shelf stock back because they didn't bring that dry. Okay, that about covers it. I want like to get the rest of the signs though. What was that? Oh, that was him scanning those in. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. That was all we needed. Yeah, that was like I need just three more signs. So I'm just gonna hate like trying to get these set up, but. Also, I kind of like I kind of nailed it somewhat. I think we already established I can't like, really. I like do like a little bit more adjustments here. Okay, and let's see if I can kind of like, do something about this. Okay, we're going to set a drama. It kind of works. I think I might be a little bit off on it. Let me do this. Looks okay-ish. Probably be like up a little bit higher. Also, yeah, being like a skeptic about things again, I know, but let me just download. I think I kind of like figured out maybe a good way to kind of like really gauge where I need to put it. And then kind of get this one like just a little bit higher up. That's the only thing I hate about this, like just trying to get these signs adjusted. Him being a little bit more of too much of a perfectionist, Rose. Rogues, I'm sorry for that, but I just want this to be right. That looks good, I think. No, it's not quite. I think I kind of like to see how I can do this now. Put it right around there. Yeah, it's just like such a pain, like trying to get these like properly put like where you want them to be, like without like an actual Yeah, this honestly is like the placement system of this is like could use a little bit of work on that regard. I mean, that kind of helps. Like, you know, doing it from back here. Yeah, much better. Also, I mean, I feel like I kind of like, you know, can put it up a little bit higher. And that works. Alright. I still gotta put these other ones up. Alright, then we gotta change that. Well, look at like all caps. Eh. Looks like it can be adjusted just slightly. Okay, and then finally, cause that me just being able to kind of step back and do it, like, you know, definitely like helps out a whole lot more. And finally, romance. I wish I can kind of like, you know, have it like that, but fortunately. I'm gonna have to readjust it a little bit more after this, but let's see. Looks off for sure. Which is weird because like the lights are. You know, it is like a little off center. All right, trying to use this as sort of keep thinking like again. I mean, even like from afar, it's like tricky at times doing this. Now I'm actually wondering if I needed like, you know, have them placed back down. I don't know, because at first I like how I did it before, but this, I mean, this makes it seem like so it's because the lighting up top like makes it like throws it off, but down here you can kind of, it makes it much more symmetrical. So I'm gonna like put it back down below. Now I actually got like the everything in place. See if because I got like another idea I can do this with this now. I like to have it like, you know, down as much as possible. Yeah, it's actually a lot more easy now. For some reason. So I just trying to put it down below. Yeah, actually, it's looking like a whole lot better doing it like this. Problem is, like, you know, this right here sits a little bit lower, so. And once I get, like, if I get the same kind of shells all around where it's going to be easier. I don't understand, like, why it's... Sounds like sitting a little bit lower. Should be easy adjustment. I'll just, like, you know, do like this. Hang on. Okay, I kind of got, I think I got, like, an idea on where to guide it. Yeah, I probably should just left it alone, but, you know. That works, I think, somewhat. It's a little bit too high. Okay, I'll leave it like that for now. Just you can tell it's like it's a little bit off center. But it's because like these shelves, like you can kind of see like they sit like a little bit higher. The thing, once I do get like the other shelves, I mean, it makes sense because 1, 2. Well, they're the other 4s as well. But once I do kind of like, you know, get like the other shells I'm wanting, it's not gonna be as bad. So I'm thinking I might actually start like trying to swap some of them out. See, with this, it's just like all I gotta do is just like pull it down there or whatever, and it's good to go. But a little bit more to the. Yeah, that. Yeah, kind of like, you know, yeah, having them down like that kind of like fits a little bit more because I guess it doesn't take too much as much away from the lighting. Like I thought first it made him pop more, but really it didn't really make much difference. It looks like a whole lot better like that. Okay, so now that's taken care of. Because the key thing is all these right here are not going to be on new release anymore, so I can go and get rid of those, or not really get rid of them, but put them over here. Which goes up, I can always like put them in the back. So you have like one copy of it on the shelf now, since it's not going to really be as popular anymore. Maybe like kind of do the same thing with this one, because there's like so many like of these up here we don't really need. I'll put these up here like, you know, on the... Okay. So let's think about how we're going to do this now. So we got like 3 for the horror shelf right there. That's been kind of like getting us by a little bit. So what do I want to do next? Ideally, I mean, we want to like have like the biggest shelves at some point. That's gonna be like $210 for that. So we got like, and just getting like one of like the standards. I'm trying to see something here, because if I can. No matter what, that's going to be in the way. We're not going to be able to do anything about that. I'll go back to what I had before. Okay, so let's think about this. Things look pretty nice so far, but is there anything else? I mean, I could like wait till next, like wait till tomorrow start, see what like we get, once we got the, do we unlock anything? I do not said I wanted to refill the chocolate, so. Oops. Wait, I can get. Wait, I didn't know there was actually more I can get. So I can probably like diversify this a little bit now. Okay, we'll probably just. Let's wait till tomorrow to kind of do more. I'm gonna like, because I realized I don't even know if I was able to do all that before. I was just selling chocolate. So I can have like different types of candy I could buy, I could sell now. Okay. They're popcorn with a popcorn shake and to be repaired using the catalog. So I'm gonna have to repair that. See, now that's that robot I'm wanting. And it moves. The Johnny 5 thing. I don't know how I feel about making R2-D2 noises though, but at least once we fix this, we'll have like a little bit of something else to work with. $50 to, yes, that's gonna take my money right here. Someone did ask about it, so now at least we can make more money with that. I'm digging the sound effect of that though. And of course, like some of my money already went to paying him, so. I have this all to the side. Oh, well, unfortunately, you can spill popcorn. I just had to, like, throw that away. Okay, so I definitely had to restore that. Can I at least get not quite enough for it? Alright. So we got the robot, the convention. Let me see if I can buy any more sci-fi stuff. I can buy Intergalactic Chimp, maybe. Alright, we'll buy a copy. Intergalactic Chimp. Just have like one more sci-fi thing to put on the shelf, because... I swear, they actually want to buy... Now I just got it. Alright, thankfully he's putting them on the shelf, right? Alright, I think we're about ready to open. It's Monday, so 8 to 10. Probably I didn't really get a chance to put like too much chocolate candy on the shelf, but what's a cheap one? Sweet Busters. 20, okay. Thankfully, it doesn't actually cost that much to actually, as much to buy it. What's another cheap one? Galaxy Bar. Fudge Slime. Okay. So now I know I can do that, I'm definitely going to start, like, kind of stocking different candy on my shelves. Shoot. Hey, I mean, I ain't complaining. It means like that actually came in right in the nick of time, lady. Appreciate you. Okay. And I can buy some more copies of that movie, of, this now. It's only 3, but... Is there any other new releases right now? I think this is like maybe the only one. Yeah, it's the only one. I kind of like, want to have everything look more symmetrical, so... Or look more... Okay. I probably want to like wait until... Well, let me go... Kind of want to help him finish, but... Alright. So now that we've pretty much got something else to work with here now. I mean, I'm definitely loving like how everything's looking. I think I'm actually gonna take like a screenshot of this just for the sake of having it for possible thumbnail. Unfortunately, the guardrail's in the way, but it's gonna be awesome, like seeing like because the next like expansion we'll have, that's kind of expanded out like through that way. It means like this right here will like be further back. It's gonna be like amazing, like seeing like exactly how far I can take this. Like I can put it on this on the TV back here as well. Like, wouldn't it be cool if like you could actually put like different programs, like different things on each TV? I don't know exactly what all they had to do to be able to do that. But either way, I think we're pretty much good to go. He's got everything stopped back up. He's wrapping it up right now. Let me actually, but first let me like see if he put any more extra copies of this, because yeah, there's. I mean, this pretty much means like more movies we can sell. Obviously, like a lot of stores, because I did like take some of those off the shelf before, so. Because really, like, now that we can repair tapes, this won't really be that bad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and like take some more of all the shells, because think about it, that's like money I could be losing, so. And obviously people are gonna be coming in and renting it, because I was worried about this like being over capacity, but. Alright, let's get this day started. And she's nice about it. Okay, got a new customer. You literally were just... I like how they got, like, not interested, but they're totally looking at my shop. At least we got, like, another source of income with the popcorn machine now. Now he's on the clock, like, at the start of the day. Die trying?
Oh.
Okay, 10. What's going on? It's kind of weird she did that over there. Normally they... I'm in the mood for a good action movie. Revenge story with crazy fight scenes. What action movie should I watch? By the way, what is action old? Let me see what we got. And this ain't anything about Bad Critic. I mean, I think as long as it's got like that one prefix, it doesn't really matter if it's bad or good. Cough it up, lady. Broken fee for a terrible movie. You charge me, I'll never come back. I didn't argue with you. I mean, I basically closed it out right there. As a matter of fact, no change for you. I don't care how terrible it is. If you broke it because it was bad. Oh my God, what's wrong with you people today? Yeah, it was only $2 or whatever, but... Like, so that keeps the lights on or whatever. I mean, hey, lady, my business is booming so far, somewhat. I mean, I don't know, because the thing about it is I just keep getting worried if I actually, like, let them get away with it, they'll start breaking it even more, like, or, like, trying to, because obviously my whole take on is that you let them get away with it. I mean, I'm running a business here. You let them get away with it, they're going to think they can keep doing it. I mean, I wouldn't try to do some kind of mechanic in the game where you let them do it, they'll keep on breaking stuff, or they'll keep on, like, they'll keep breaking it, or they'll keep on holding it long as, oh, he'll just, like, waiver the fee. Not happening. And let's be real here, like, this economy, like, in the world, Rogues, like, tape shops were more common, and they only charge, like, $2 for a late fee or whatever. I consider that, a good deal. Getting, like, a break, obviously people get, like, things like, this economy, I'd hate to see a late fee. I just want to feel this funny, scary, romantic, thrilling, intriguing, and festive. You know what? Just give me a good movie to watch. Action movie? Let me see what I got. Let me order one for him if I can. He said good, right? Okay, this sucks. Let's hope I can, like, do this box thing and get something good out of it. Damn. Spent that money right there. Hold up. When, like, what am I doing? Dude, right here. Ooh. I can't believe I actually spent that money. Then I forgot I had die trying right there. Okay, I just lost money like crazy. But hey, we got more movies now, so we'll make it back in time. It's fine. I mean, we at least got more movies like the I cannot believe I just did that though, knowing dang well I had like a good critic movie that just came out. But again, like more movies. Hey. It's all good. I'm gonna put these about the floor though. I want to look and see which ones they are later. Don't look at me like that. Mm-hmm. I'm sure the movie only a few minutes late. Let's not make a fuss about this. Just a few minutes late. I doubt that. If you can't like make an attitude like that over a couple bucks, dude, you know, like you might need to take out a loan. New release. I have to buy him one real quick. Damn it. There. Definitely, like, you know, keep on, like, taking my funds back down, like, trying to appease the customers, but, you know. Kind of feels like I didn't really make much today. But, I mean, we still got few more hours here. Well, ain't much time, but... we're gonna be closing in an hour. I figured there's gonna be a problem. If someone else buys one or whatever, he can put it somewhere. We definitely need more shit. That's definitely, like, might have actually kind of bit me in the foot buying those new horror movies, because he can't even find one place to put, like, that horror, that film. Oh, come on, dude, seriously? At least he was cool about it compared to some. Okay, so I guess, like, alright, that's what he'll put these over here if we... Oh shit, I just realized I can turn off lights over there. I didn't know I could do that. Alright. At least we'll make some, we're gonna make a little bit more money here to work with. But I mean, it was on me for, like, accidentally, you know, buying that movie package when I could have, like, just gave the dude, like, literally had it right there. So that was my fault. That's the reason, like, we lost money today. But... yeah, I mean, we still made out 185 or whatever, I mean... Okay, let's see what, like, these new ones were. Bathroom Carnage killed a diver. So was he, like, diving in the toilet or something? Or... where the egg waits. Sometimes love just ain't over easy. I don't know. Clown at War. The Bathtub Death Movie. The Invasive Marine. Black Neon Octopus. Wasn't like Black Neon Uncle the other one? The Love Seat Forever Yours. Okay. Performer Alien Invasion. Okay. Bret Hart Struck. Well, he called it where I can't even place this one anywhere. Well, it's a simple solution to it. I'll just get rid of some of the ones that are originally new releases. Let's put that right there. That right there. Science fiction right here. Romance here. Okay, let me put, like, remove a couple of these. I still can't get over that one. I think they returned like a lot of these, so. I'll be so glad when I do get like a clearance thing, though. When I get access to that, you know, I can pretty much just put like some movies in the clearance rack. Don't know which ones would actually, you know, be fit to go, but. Okay, I need to make sure I, like, you know, hold on and have to pay him. So I'll probably like wait till tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. Because obviously this is a Nightmare on Elm Street reference. But anyways, welcome in. No, I forgot. I think you're already here, Jeremy. But yeah, that's the thing. You can see it's definitely supposed to be like Nightmare on Elm Street, and it took me a while to actually realize this was supposed to be Friday the 13th. Like the new releases are like the main ones that are like focused on actually being references to the movies. The rest of them are just like really weird titles, like The Tentacle Living on Mars, Black Neon Octopus, The Straw Man Space Explorer. But the new releases are the ones that are actually based on actual movies. Like Die Trying, the one that's like the current new release, that's of course based on Die Hard. Okay, we're almost halfway. Level 9. I think it's supposed to be like a tape dealer day. Okay, and it's gonna be more busy, so that's good because it's raining. I don't know if it's gonna go ahead and pay him like when he gets in here or not. It should. I wanted to wait until he's paid. That's why I definitely need to start doing. Make sure he gets paid first. Everyone to pretend to work. Your ass better work. Everyone to pretend to work. You are the only one here. Okay, yeah. So as long as he clocks in. Which, speaking of applicants, Pro's checkout and return is slow. This one's average 35 a day. No, he's like he's worth 52 a day or whatever. I mean, because it wouldn't be nice to actually hire someone else. But as I keep on saying, though, I mean, I know I keep on talking about it, but I do think it's actually just like an amazing touch to be able to have like, your own custom videos up here. I really do dig being able to do that. But again, if they actually ever do make it where you can have like, do custom box art, like and make your own movies. So actually, like I can emulate actually having like my own movie people could buy in the game. Just have like some of my my channel, like my own channel art or something, and like make it into like a video art. But yeah. I mean, because I just like how it actually it sized down so well to like the square aspect ratio. Okay, yeah. So I wonder if I actually should just have like a little mix shelf or some kind of like crank shelf or whatever one, like kind of like a crank file thing or whatever they call it. We do need more shelves though. He ain't wrong. But so now I got like some of the decorations I wanted out of the way. I can work with more here. Let me see. Equipment, decoration shelves. I don't know. I kind of like feel like I should wait. I mean, they surprised me like no one bought popcorn yesterday. It's mainly because we got so many horror movies is the problem. Like, that's the main issue, is it's like all the horror movies. And I do have like, alright, let me go ahead and remove like another, these. And then we can put like this tape back. Hell, he's got two here. And once I have that clearance rack, so how many more levels do I have before? Do I need before I can get it? Yeah, I need to be level 10 for that. What level am I at right now? Yeah, so we get like a new movie genre next level, but I really would like to have that clearance bin. That's gonna take a few more nights for me to get that. So we got several new movie genres here. That's gonna be concerning, considering, the main concern I'm gonna have or whatever is like, I definitely need to get the shop expanded again if we're going to do that, so I can have, like, room for everything. So I have, like, you know, this section right here. I mean, but really, then again, I kind of thought about this, is that, you know, we just have, like, a new release thing right here. Because I got this whole bare wall where I can put more shelves. That's the only thing. So I really need to start saving up, maybe, like, to get my next upgrade, my next shop upgrade. But it's going to be busy today, at least, so... If I have any... It'd be nice if I actually had, like, some more things I can claim, but I do not have anything. Alright, let's go ahead and start today. I'm gonna wait until these are sold out entirely before I, you know, put any more candy out. Let me get started. Ah, shoot. Why did I say the ad break was starting soon 3 times? That was weird. Let me go ahead and put this one in here. Because once I, like, expand things out, I can always, like, put those back. What's going on? Sad drama. Sad drama. How about this one?
Wow.
Are you talking like you were like looking for shelf space, dude? I think you're about to find some. Because everything's starting to fly off the shelves already. Because it's a busy day. Because it's plus it's a Tuesday, so we're gonna be like run until 10. I mean, it's not Thursday or Friday where it's Thursday or Saturday where it's like we run like the latest, but. What's the deal with, like, you know, Twitch, like, you know, spamming the ad break is starting soon thing there? Let me check something real quick, too. Do a test thing right here, because that thing, it just, like, was over there, like, just spamming the heck out of that ad break, you know, starting soon, like, several times, like, within, like, the first minute, that minute right there. It must have been a glitch at Twitch's end. That was weird. I got, like, several things there, like, just saying the ad break was starting soon. Cough it up. I had no way, broke my leg, and had no way to return my movie in time. So you broke your leg in within the past couple days or whatever, made a miraculous recovery, huh? Cough it up. Aww. Sorry, bud, but, you know, we got a business to run here. You just got that thing like a couple days ago, and, like, and suddenly you broke your leg. Is it bad I actually can facilitate? The organ in my pants. Have at it. Oh. It's bad. That's the first adult movie I've rented out. Oh. Jesus, dude, what is your problem? That's 3. You owe me $6, buddy. I was late with my return with 3 of them. Huh? I said 25. Wait, hold on a second. Was it? Okay. Cat just died. Sad draw, my cat just died. Okay. What do you say? Okay, he just wants a drama movie. Don't really matter what kind. Again, when the egg waits. Ooh. Seriously, how many late fees do you have? Like late movies. Okay, I definitely need to start like getting stock on more copies of
Oh.
I can find a copy of that same movie I returned for $5. Won't pay your fee. Oh yes, you will. I can buy like a copy of that movie I paid for $3, and yet you bought it from here. Why's the popcorn machine going? Someone want popcorn?
Hey.
Okay, there's a copy. Thing is, no one's asked for popcorn yet. I don't know if like I actually have to give it to them or what's going on with that. Shoot. What's this guy want? If anyone's out of town, I finally have some me time. Can you just old... Well, yeah, well, I mean... Oh, whatever. Don't sass me. Barry overdrive for me, I'll be... Okay. I wouldn't say it was life or death being a bit dramatic there, but... Because honestly, I mean, I know it's not, at some point we'll be able to like do like more adult movies. I mean, that one I got from the black market dealer there. Now the genre might be for like one of the genres one like might actually be like to get them without being black market. But kind of wait until I can actually have like a certain, you know, room for the store for that. Okay, yeah, so you... Alright. You go, bud. But, and also... At least he was cool about it. Damn, you were here quick, weren't you? There you go.
Oh.
Okay, at least we're bringing in some good money today. Now that I'm not actually going through and like, you know, accidentally spending it. So I'm like... Let me actually check one more thing real quick. I want to make sure of this. I mean, normally I'm not on my phone, Rogue, but I want to make sure it's in here. Okay, let me, I'm just making sure it's in here, guys. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure my chat was working. I'm hoping it still is working, because I was making sure, like, no one was, like, messing me and I wasn't realizing, because, like, that one weird thing going on earlier, where it, like, for some reason, the alerts for, like, the ads didn't go through. I mean, it said, like, ad break's about to start soon, but then do, like, my, things in Seribot, and like it may just be just Seribot itself is glitched. Might be just something going on with the edits, and because it did that multiple times, then it didn't even actually give me the proper I might have to go back and see if I need to re-authenticate it, like, you know, on the Seribot channel after the stream. But it's just kind of weird that it said that multiple times within the same minute, like about like, you know, ad break's about to start soon, and then afterwards it didn't even do like, you know, the ad, the message like to alert when I went on the break or when I came off of it. Appliance blast off.
Ooh.
He must have put that in reservation. I swear there's like movies coming up on the reservation. I didn't. 4 and 60. All right, we got like definitely something to work with here. But honestly, I think I'm going to save it, because if we keep on having like days like this or whatever, I can get that next shop upgrade fairly soon. Especially when people keep on, like, being late. Why was the mayor of this town? Charge me that late fee and this place will be shut down by morning. I'll take my chances. Cough it up. Seriously, if your father's the mayor of this town, then you can afford to pay $2 for a late fee. Whatever it was. Can we get, like, can we hit 500 tonight? Okay, you want some popcorn? Hope I got enough here. I think I got enough. Just enough. There you go. And just think about it. This dude's about to be living a life or whatever. He's like, he's about to go home with like a whole thing of popcorn, some, movies to watch. Yeah, he's about to, he's definitely about to be in this chill zone. I mean, getting raining, popcorn, movies. He's definitely about to make it a blockbuster night. Okay. I'm definitely gonna make sure that this is like up and running today. Okay, so I guess like it just pops periodically. I just gotta make sure it like stays that's how it works. I gotta remember his cut. He's incoming. That's gonna take about 50 out. Okay, so it pops next day anyway, so there's no point putting it on there. I like how it just pops like on its own. And you just have to like pour it down there. So we got a lot to work with there. We know this place like would have to be smelling nice. Okay, we got 458. Tomorrow is new release day. Like quite foggy. So foggy, there's like no bonus. Okay, probably should get like at least. Oh no. I think we've been getting by okay with it because we had excess of these or whatever. So I don't really want to run that issue again. I can't wait to get this open so I can actually fix my tapes. Okay. I'll at least, like, just kind of make these look a little better by putting them more towards the center of the shop. I don't know, it's just... Yeah, because I just didn't like how, like, it was all the way over there. Now it looks a little bit better. See if I'm right. Centered enough. Alright. I think we should have enough chocolate, enough candy probably to like get us through the day too. Okay, I'm gonna like go ahead and like speed things along. Of course, the first one I grab has to be rewound. Kind of like help him along. I think we got enough copies of Die Trying, to... Okay, let him get the rest. I like need to start getting in the habit of like switching them around so I can kind of, do it by genre and everything instead of like, that way, like, it's like, say I'm over here, like, in sci-fi, I see, like, I got, like, a green box where I can switch over to the green one, then not have to, like, keep moving around. I just move all, like, just go to each of the green boxes, or purple ones, or whatever. I hate that we don't really have a whole lot of, romance stuff. Because our next upgrade is going to be 1,000, like, because I don't really want to worry about this one just yet. Because that means, like, it's going to go, like, further back. because already got this set up. So eventually I'm gonna have to, like, change all this up anyway. I'm hating the concept, the thought of that, but I guess that's like part of how the game works or whatever. So once we extend things out, I'm gonna have to, like, rearrange all this anyway. But that's a problem for later. I think that's kind of probably the reason why they set it up the way it did, to kind of give you time to prepare, because, like, it says this, it's probably like the way you're supposed to, like, upgrade it. So we got A, then B, C, D. F is probably where I'm gonna is more likely where I'm gonna, like, make it to the adult section. I'm thinking how I'd like to do this. This one right here just means we're gonna have, like, a bigger, like, store all around. We got that, like, for our main movie section right now. Like, total, like, with all this is gonna just be for, like, the movies in general. Like, we're gonna have, like, plenty of shelves and everything. One of these is gonna definitely be the arcade, or, like, the video game section. And F, like, again, it's... But the way I'm gonna probably go about it is, like, thinking about this, obviously, a lot of, like, kids are gonna be playing... It's gonna be, like, video games gonna be... Like, we actually have, like, a genre for, like, kids, like, cartoons or whatever, or, family or whatever. I could see them having, like, a family, section or whatever. I'm thinking, like, have it where, it'll probably be, like, the video games would be, like, somewhere else, like, or I'm thinking, like, maybe, like, have this as, like, this could end up being, like, like, a kids section, or one for, like, like, the family thing for, like, video games and family stuff or whatever, and maybe start trying to facilitate it where, like, we kind of go, maybe, like, this would be, like, the horror section over there near, like, where the adult section would be, like, the stuff that obviously the parents wouldn't want the kids to see. I think about, like, the best way I can kind of, like, have this whole thing themed. Right now, let's go ahead and get this next day started. She gonna diss me. I wasn't pressuring you, was that?
Ooh.
Okay, got a new customer. Listen, once I had, like, the actual sign... Whatever. Well, unfortunately for you, that you got to walk by here every day knowing this business is, like, doing great and you can't come in. You are officially uninvited. Okay, I know I'm not going to be making as much profit today. Okay, at least, like, the romances are... Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, that's a problem. As soon as there's a spot free, he's about to be mad as hell, because, I mean, I think he might have some, Is he actually stacking the tapes up now? Because I didn't put that there. Also, I think my headset is running low on battery. I'll get it charged after the stream. Should be enough for, like, last me just long enough for this. Because this may be the last day I do, so I'm hoping I can get close, like, being able to do my shop upgrade. The only things I'm pretty sure, like, we're... As long as I kind of, like, just stay on the register and just, like, just make sure, because the thing is, the more people I immediately check out, means, like, the more they can come in by the time we, close. Okay, Oh, this definitely seems like it's... And once we get, like, eventually get it, like, balanced out to where we have, like, a lot more shelves and, like, a lot more movies, it means, like, more movies for people to check out and everything. Again, if I... Eventually, we're definitely going to be earning, like, a whole lot more money per day. I've already, like, been, earning, like, a lot more than when I first started, so... Well, guess what? She's got good taste. F you. Jerk. Hot dog, body scale.
Oh.
I definitely think he's actually taking a reservation, Reservations. But once I get the shop expanded again, yeah. This is like the main one I'm excited about, like, you know, doing that one, see how that looks. Because the thing is, I'm kind of glad we're going to be doing that one next, not that one. Because there's not really anything on that wall anyway, so there's not really a whole lot we're going to have to change around.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you weren't like too busy to come out and even buy more tapes. More tapes. That's fine. I got a new customer today anyway. Matter of fact, I can go out here and get another one. Just watch. Excuse me, sir. You like movies? Okay, so I stand corrected. But you know what? That's the thing. You know, our shop is so awesome. Waldo lets himself be found just to come here. Okay, you want a rainbow dash? Let me go. Right back. Sure. Spicy romance for first date. Hopefully got that. Picnic with my hot dog?
Oh.
He said first date.
Oh. Ooh.
I probably gotta like try to play like another night or whatever after this because I want to get that next upgrade, and we're getting close. Jeez, like still no more. Sorry. Jeez. I didn't mean to put that back on the shelf. Shit. Hang on. Whatever. I'll put these both down. Jesus, I'm letting the line get backed up. I'll put those away afterwards. Took a long enough to come get it.
Oh.
And then I think that was like another one. Oh, space explorer. Yeah, he's definitely taking reservations on my behalf.
Wow.
I mean, we're close. We can make like, you know, another like, you know, 300 tomorrow. We're good. Not to mention, like, you know, still got a few more customers coming in, like, you know, over here, so that's gonna like boost us over a little bit more as well. Okay, she wants a slush. If they don't stop breaking, which one was broken that time? Darn it, they broke in their Galactic Grandpa.
Hey.
They broke my intergalactic grandpa. How dare them? Okay, last customer. Thankfully, he bought like several, so. Okay, yeah, not a bad day. And also, but thing is, isn't like the dude out here? Oh, that was yesterday. Yeah, I missed a chance to like, check with the black market guy. Okay, put these back here, like, in reserve for when I can repair tapes, which hopefully won't be too far long off from now. Oh, hold up. No, that's not supposed to be up there. Oh, you won't swing by today? I mean, we're done. See you tomorrow. I just thought about something. Did that guy ever bring back that adult movie? I don't think he did. I really don't think he did. Oh, wait. Because all these are still the same. Oh, wait, hold on. Mixed, meaning... yeah, Nathan, that does not go there. At least the guy returned it. Just the one thing sticky. I'm gonna put that over there. Alright, like I said, I'm wanting to wait until we get everything upgraded before I buy any more chocolate. Okay, we're gonna do another day. With any luck, we should be able to, like, get the rest of the money for the next shop upgrade today. For this next one. I'm definitely gonna be calling it after this one. Plus, we just Christmas movies. It's not even fun. We ain't starting this crap now. Devs, I know what y'all trying to do. That's not even funny. Y'all trying to play. It's not even Halloween yet, and they're putting out the Christmas stuff. It is the middle of October, or whatever. It is the middle of October, and y'all gonna put, like, Christmas movies out. You see that? It is the 19th of October. Don't y'all at me on that. But then again, like, I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. I just thought about this. It says fall, but what kind of universe are we living in here, Rogues? I just thought about it. It's fall, but there's 28 days like it's February. Okay, then. That's a thing. All right, so we got, I swear, if it's a Christmas movie. Galactic Rebel. It's a Star Wars reference. It's Star Wars. Shit, but this means I'm gonna get 5 copies of it and leave it at that. Now, hopefully, cause I might have to play another day now after this, Rogues, because I'm determined to upgrade the shop tonight. Wasn't like Die Hard about to come, like trying about to come off the... Got 2 days. What? Okay, I like how Yoda's got 3 eyes. There's so many things going wrong. The Galactic Rebellion 4, the Ultimate Space Saga, Skyrunner Entertainment. Let me think about this. I can't put them outside, unfortunately. Well, this one's pretty much about, like, be done anyway, so I'll just... Perfect. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying with that. I'll go and box it up. Now I gotta like make up some of that money I lost, unfortunately. Not to mention, we got another genre. I'm sorry, but that's gonna wait, Road, because I mean I need like to span things out anyway. Okay, yeah, let me go ahead and get these. Just hoping that they're not gonna be Max Ain't No Christmas movies. We should actually kind of like just place them one after another here. Okay. Hopefully they're not gonna be mad at like at the lack of Christmas movies, but I want to try to get this upgrade first, then we'll work. We'll work at it. Hmm. Oh, I wish I could just bop you in the head. God, people are rude. Ninja Yacht? Yeah, she pre-ordered it last night. I need it. Alright. Let's hope I can actually, you know, get at least somewhat close to it, because if I don't make it today, I'm going to like try one more day. So I regret like me putting all that stuff over there, because like there's a bit of a double-edged sword, because they have to walk further to get over there, meaning they can't like, you know, make their choices as soon. I could. Oh, excuse me. Now, so we're throwing stuff now? She don't know. I'll throw it right back at her. Hey, lady, don't get a paper cut. She threw my stuff. What the hell? And she didn't pay. Sorry about that, guys. Or she threw the tapes at me or something. That's assault, lady. That was a new one. Unbelievable. But that Karen will be Karen if it ends up being a lawsuit. Like she's talking about, like, you know, what am I gonna do? Like, you know, call the cops over a fee or whatever, but she wanted to throw a tantrum over $2.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah, I got one. Okay, it's Thursday, so we actually might have a chance because Thursday. What happened? Did she smack? Did she almost knock herself out there? The thing is, we're running till midnight tonight, so we actually have, like, you know, time to make more money.
Oh.
We could possibly do this, maybe. Romance old. Wish I like had time to read the text more, but please tell me I got one. Damn, I ain't got. Hang on, let me see if I hate having to spend more money, but come on, give me some here. Nope. Okay, I hate that I wasn't able to do that for her, but... Yeah. Sorry about the wait. I think because I think she had like the old romance movie right there.
Oh.
Don't make a habit of it, only because you were polite about it. I don't remember what she looks like. She comes back and tries that again or whatever.
Oh.
It's like one of the few times I did, because I think like one of them I did that or whatever. She wanted to be cocky about it. Like, that's what I thought or something like that. Action movie. Guess any old action movie will do, but we'll get him like the Doghouse Gang Assault.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one more day, I think. We're gonna get close to it. I just gotta make sure I don't spend much else. Whoa, hold up. Speaking of spending. At least we're at about to be 800, so. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely about. Mm-hmm. Sorry, lady, I got business to run. Come on, like, but yet, you know, oh, riddle fees are too high, and yet you're here.
Oh.
Damn it! Well, if it breaks again or whatever, I'm not the one who manufactured the movies or whatever, but I mean... It's not my fault, like, you know, I mean, somewhat like it feels like a cheap quality. So it won't happen again. No, it's like it's her that should make sure it don't happen again. Okay, we're getting close. We'll be able to do it like with one more day and my shoulders are stiff. Yeah. No, y'all just heard that, sorry. But yeah. Feels like a lot better now. And I definitely gotta make sure I do, because like I said, I have like the, I gotta go to the doctor in the morning, where so I gotta make sure I die trying. Let me get her one copy of it. We're close, so. That's the thing is, I bought that wherever, and I'll still get money back out of it, so.
Wow.
Okay. So we didn't quite make it just yet, but we'll be there tomorrow. Wait, hold on. She's still buying stuff, so that's gonna put us a little bit closer. She's got like almost a basket full. Okay. We are so close now. Do I don't have anything I could sell? Kind of like offset costs? Because I know like still got to pay him or whatever, so I gotta put us back down like around 8, like under 900. But check in 1,000 movies in the return station. Demolition Derby. So there's probably gonna be actions. Gonna be. I wonder if I got like a claim. I think I can claim for that. You know what? Problem is he's about like, oh, shit. I'll pay you when it's time, buddy. Sorry. Oh, nice. That was like such a bullshit move I just pulled, Rogues. I know, but no. He'll get his money. He'll get be put on the clock in just a bit. But okay, I love that. We got like another TV right there too, so. So that means now we can put up more marquee signs as well. More of these. Alright, we got something coming together now. Sure. Alright, I'll probably just go and do this last day just to kind of like, it's a Friday, and if Fridays actually do like but the thing is we got like, plenty of, we should be getting more money just because it's Demolition Derby, so it's gonna be action, right? 60% action movies, okay. Should I buy some more action movies? Do I have any more? Okay, so I can go and like get like those Christmas movies right here. What would the box for the what would the color for these be? See, honestly, and this kind of fits the whole new release thing, just for it being blue like this. Okay, so there's so much we can do with this right here. Let's see, we can kind of like start stepping things up a little more. I don't know. Okay, you'll have that like that. All right. I thought I changed the color of this at one point before. It might be because I renovated it. I like it. Okay. Now this right here, I do want to change this out. So what can I do with this? I'll probably just have it match everything else for now. Just kind of like make it red just for the sake of like having it red, and then until I figure out what else to do with it, because it's kind of like, giving me more of a backdrop on what to work with in the future. I'm thinking I might actually make this to the video game spot. I don't know. I mean, there's so many options for what I could do. Okay. Then I can also change like the new release thing. I didn't think about that. To match it. There we go. All right. I don't know if they'll both fit. I think I got it. That'll be fine right there, I think, for the moment. I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with over here. I mean, I could, like, make this in my horror section. Because we have, like, Christmas movies now. Because I like this the way it is, but we're going to be changing that up eventually anyway. Also, I probably want to fix this. Or I can't. That's not part of the wall, okay. Yeah, just kind of have that just like as my little... Alright. I think that kind of works. Alright, I got enough to, like, you know, get some more candy. Let's see, like, what else we can kind of work with for, like, other shelves here. It's caramel popcorn. And then, Disco Kong. And the other ones will fill them up with what they're supposed to, what they are normally. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these right here taken care of. He's not going to work until, like, I, you know, be able to pay him. Definitely loving the way this is looking now. Just gotta, like, you know, figure out exactly what I'm going to be, I know at some point I want to try to optimize things more to where, like, they can, and because this thing, either way, it's going to balance out regardless, because once I do, like, have more movies for people to rent. So I definitely want to have, like, the ceiling match, though. Yeah, it looks better. Once I, like, you know, have, like, you know, enough movies, it's not really going to matter, like, you know, how far they got to walk. I mean, having, like, everything closer to the counter could definitely help. I think if I'm right, I can't really, like, you know, put it too close anyway, because if I try to... Yeah. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite spots I worked on. I might be able to put this closer in. Okay, I'm just gonna, like, you know, just kind of put it right here. Like, once I figure out exactly what I want to have this area over here be for, because we're gonna unlock video games and everything at some point. I know they have arcades, and I know the video game's gonna be, like, you know, something they'll have in for a future update. So, I mean, I think this is fine the way it is. I'm gonna have to, like, once I expand things out more, I'm gonna have to, like, move all this around. I think it could be what I should do is just put my favorite genres over here. So put, like, you know, horror over here and action and sci-fi. They'll be, like, my favorite my favorite genres. Put those up here, and then afterwards, like, have, like, you know, other ones, like, down this way. Because IRL, action, sci-fi, and horror are my favorite movie genres. And then just have this as like kind of like, you know, reflecting my own tastes. The only problem is this thing right here that sticks out is the issue. Alright, I can kind of like move this over to the center a little bit more, make it look a little bit better. Now it's congested. That works. Okay, let's go ahead and get this day started, because I still got to pay him. This will be the last day. I'll do it for the stream. I'm trying to see at least if I can hit level 10. Shoulders are stiff too. I know eventually I want to get me like a new chair, once I can afford it. Because ideally, I want to like, you know, start being able to work on getting more shelves. So that way I can kind of like, you know, line the walls right here. I would like to at least like get like something up for the Christmas movies.
Oh.
So I'm having a feeling they might start getting mad because like I don't have any in. The Monstrous Duchess. But she's all the, yeah, he's definitely got. I am not about to return all those. I'm not about like, you know, put all those back on the shelf. I gotta get him paid. I gotta get him paid ASAP. Algae, the Cosmic Caddy.
Ah.
Okay, at least they're coming in. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I gotta get him paid ASAP because I'm about to get swamped. But I know I'm about to make some money today. Gotta make sure I'm on it, because things also Friday mean we're gonna be getting hit till midnight. Okay, probably after this customer or whatever, he should be back on the clock. Close. All right, never mind. There he is. He's like completely just wrecked my bank. Be kind, rewind. How about be kind? Don't charge me. How about be kind? Shut the hell up and pay it and cough it up. That was rude as hell when I said Rogues, but he was cool about it afterwards. I guess me being assertive meant an old movie. All right, old movie. Geez, the action stuff's already all off the shelves. Rocket Clairvoyant. He didn't say what genre. That's right. I'm like, you know, I'm just kind of like, you know, just handling this by myself, like with just one staff member at the moment. Like once I really start making like proper income or whatever. Is that door? Where is he at? Is he working? About to say, dude. But I would like to have like everything else be color coded all around. Once I like, so like that Christmas movies were. But the thing is, I think that we got like all these different genres. And I don't know exactly what. Okay, hold on, lady. What do you want? I'm kind of in a hurry here. That's the thing. At the very least, if they ask for a Christmas movie, I can just give it to them. I'm giving you Santa's Mission: The Stolen Fish. So Santa is officially, you know, been hired to find Nemo.
Ooh.
If Santa's like knows what the perfect gifts are, he knows exactly, you know, how to find a missing fish. I don't know. I don't know exactly where I was going with that, but I can return 1,000 movies late. Do you think I'd care? I'm rich. So why are you concerned about it so much? Oh, I thought you were rich. What's the problem? I thought you said you didn't care. Must be rich in Monopoly. Ran the force. I lost my job. My partner left me. Got a sad drama movie for me to watch. Also good. I ain't gonna keep on like throwing this stuff on the shelf and keep on knocking themselves on. Did he say good or bad? Or old? Good. Alright, I got him. I was just looking at one. I was trying to snatch all this. I thought like that one of those customers was about to try to like, you know, go for it. It's weird though, because we only made like $96 so far, but I did have to pay him.
Hey.
Okay. Problem is, like, we don't have action moves on the shelf where we're not really making money here. This is bad, because that's probably where a lot of our money is going. They'll be like normally would like be getting the action moves, but we can't. Yeah. I mean, they're buying like that one, but whatever. I mean,
Oh.
nowadays is gonna be perfect, Rogues. Nope. I hope so. I mean, a certain month, like, you know, I mean, I'll just say it's November's next month, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. Just getting an early start. If I can at least, like, you know, get like another shelf or something. Doesn't seem hell he's over there lollygagging. I'm gonna make sure like the action movie shelf is stocked tomorrow. It's all sticky. Could you give me that old one that's a bit cleaner? You know, this dude like, does he not know about the internet? What's the deal with everyone like being so, you know, so spicy to like, you know, during the stream? I said I don't even have that section available yet. I'm having a feeling eventually the genre is gonna probably be like, you know, lady. Yes, you will. It's working fine when you dropped it off. They all say. Oh shit. I know that popcorn's gotta be smelling good though. I mean, if it... I definitely gotta get stopped back up on the popcorn. I like, you know, it's one that Rockin' Nachos and Amber 17, like, you know, turns me towards, because they had it stopped at their house. Amish Paradise. Not Amish Paradise. I don't know what's Amish Paradise. That's obviously the Weird Al song. Amish Country. Like, absolutely amazing. Okay, things started picking up. I think because I guess he maybe got some action moves on the shelves. I'm gonna make sure that that shelf has them. This guy wonder what the future like. Well, I don't really think you want to like trust like a science fiction movie for that, dude. But Intergalactic Dragon, talking about the future. And like, does he not understand like, you know, science fiction is just that fiction? I wouldn't really like go by the end. We do have like robots and everything out in the world right now, and unfortunately, like AI, you know, in regards to in certain ways. Okay, thankfully we got plenty more customers coming in right here, so.
Hey.
We don't have to worry about them if you pay, if you know you returned it on time. Okay, yeah, we definitely like, you know, had like an influx of money come in with this. It was just like was a slow start to the day. Things definitely picked up. Okay.
Hey.
Really? Thought we're halfway through the movie. It's not my fault. It's broken. You should have called me and told me that. What? Thought we're halfway through the movie. But you didn't bring that up when you first came in? You figure that's something I should have known? You figured, like, you know, something like that would be something you'd tell, like, you know, store owner about. Okay. And thankfully, it just, like, was a slow start. But again, if we had more action movies in stock, it would have, like, you know, we would have made, like, a lot more money because that was the main thing they were buying. So I'm going to have to make sure that I have, like, for the next stream of this, I have action movies, like, stocked up on those shelves. Again, we had, like, that little influx right there come in, like, you know, during closing, or close to closing, so that definitely helped. On this. Okay, I got 500 and something to work with. I mean, I know he needs to be paid too, but yeah, everything flew off the shelves. I gotta make sure I got some action movies though, at least a few more. Let's see what I can purchase. I mean, there's only one more day of this, and I don't want to, like, you know, buy too much of that. Let's see what's on the market. Like, whatever action movies I see, I'm getting them. Wasn't really a whole lot to add to it. Okay, at least it seems like the ad break thing just, like, fixed. Where's also for us to have, like, a little adult thing in the back somewhere? That it may be an unofficial genre, I don't know. What we got here? Alright, Explosive Stepbrother, Spellbook Velocity, Operation Statue Barn Assault, Blazing Officer, and the Templar Monster of the Deep. Apparently got, like, a great white shark where it's, like, you know, in conflict with, like, the assassins, like the assassins from Assassin's Creed. Okay, so we got, like, something to work with here as far as money's concerned. 478. Push can to shove. I'll just have to make sure that he's got everything. Things we really don't have a lot of action to work with, but I'll just have to stop the shove myself to start things off tomorrow. Like, you know, when I play the game again, I'll just have to stop the shove myself. But if I don't have enough money to actually give him, because right now I definitely need to. See, I don't really know there's a point to a television just yet. Okay, actually, I know how I'll do this. I'll go ahead and pay him. I'll do this. That way he can go ahead and be in here. I want to see if I can check. Come on. Damn, still not quite at level 9. But at least this way he can go and be paid. So we'll take that out of the cut, and then we'll go from there. The main thing I'm just kind of like... And it is cloudy, so it's not really just going to be affecting things. But tomorrow, at least, it's going to be a busy day. Kind of hoping I had, like, something to claim right there, but I don't. Alright, so he's going to clock in. That's going to leave me, like, a bit over 400. So that's money to work with. Alright, because like I said, I just want to see, like, what I can... Because I know we need, like, a Christmas section. But I'm trying to think... Because a new release thing or whatever, I mean... Let me think. Alright, let me look this over. I got enough to get... Because I wanted to, like, start, like, you know, getting, like, these shelves. The standard movie shelf, like, with 6 rows. I can afford 2 of them. I'm trying to think, like, what am I going to get next for, equipment? See, the clearance bin's got to be, like, my next level. And that's something I was really wanting to use, like, for some movies and everything. You just throw them in that. So I could, like, probably just, like, find, like, maybe bad ones or whatever. Just whichever ones throw them in the clearance bin. But, also, I can check the catalog real quick, see if we got any more action movies, because that would, like, really help us out. Or market. It's cutting my funds a little bit more, but I want to make sure we have, like, as many action movies to sell for today as possible. Okay. There's 3 more action movies I can throw on the shelf. Alright. So now we just need to, I got 381 to work with. We need a shelf for Christmas movies. I don't really feel like, actually making the section for it yet. Just want to pick up 2 of those. Alright, this will give us something to work with, because the thing I'm thinking about here, of course, is if we replace, like, one of these sections right here, replace the, have 2 of these. Let's see, like, what we got, like, for a size comparison on them. So which one was I using right here? Oh boy. I actually just like use that for my horror shelf. I don't know. I definitely got, like, one I don't normally use. It's the rose. I got, like, a standard one or whatever, but I got, like, one with 5 rows instead of 4. Definitely didn't plan that, but you know what? We'll make do with it. Because if it means, like, we can use, like, just 2 of these, like, to facilitate all these, it means, like, we're gonna save more space. They're more expensive. And the end goal will probably be, like, have, like, like, the biggest shelves, but 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I can hold, like, 5 more. Shit. Alright. And I mean, I can go like what I said I really want to do anyway. Kind of got an idea here. Means we don't have to worry about buying another sign just yet. So I kind of got, like, some thoughts in my head going here. Matter of fact, if this fits perfectly, that's... Okay, I like how that looks. I might, if I'm hoping I can do what I think I may be able to do. We'll see. If this lines up perfectly, which it... Yep. Perfect. Okay, we're going to move this over. Oh, that looks great. I love it. Except when I'm... Okay, hold on. Put that back. Yeah, I mean, it just lined up so perfectly. Everything there is so clean. I mean, it's so symmetrical. The lights... Okay, yeah. Man, but this is gonna like work so well probably for everything else. If I can get like these shelves or whatever, if they keep on lining up like that. Hold on a second. This one's sticking out a little bit, but because I need to. Hopefully, it keeps on looking like right once I do this. Yeah, that's great. Oh my god, I'm busy. That's weird. Alright, wait, can I change? I think I actually did already change the design of these before. Okay. Anyways, let me go ahead and put this on the shelf right here, because I'm gonna, like, you know, make sure I save right after this, whatever, so everything is, like, you know, supposed to be where I need it to be. Darn it, they broke my tape in. They created the first cauldron or whatever. Yeah, well, I'm fiery like that cauldron, because I keep on breaking my tapes. Where can I get the repair table? Level 12. And at least I can get the sidewalk signs like at the next level too, so that's gonna make things easier. Hopefully get me more money in as well. Alright. So yeah, definitely like next stream where I'll be able to get the sidewalk sign, I'll be able to get the it was that and also the sidewalk sign and the what else was it? Yeah, the sidewalk sign and the clearance bin. Both those are gonna be like, you know, great. But first off, before we actually let's go ahead and get like the rest of these tapes here. We should have like a little bit extra storage. Let's see, because 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 50. 5, 10, 15, 20. 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's like 50 right there where so we may not have so we may be lacking on some space or whatever. I may have to get like a third one of these or whatever. If I start like putting some in the clearance thing, I mean it's put the bad movies in there. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like, you know, I want to like, you know, get like better shells for like the main genres I want to put over here. So it'll be horror, sci-fi, and action. Now I could get away with like just having like the action, like, you know, having like the I'm gonna do a little something here. Sell the cheaper ones to put towards I'm just kind of like doing like a little bit more prep time before I call it on the stream. Okay. How much can I get for each of these when I sell them? All right. Either way, I'm gonna have space for the action movies anyway. I know I said I wanted to put like some up for the Christmas movies, but we'll work at it. I don't think I can put these up against the window. I can. I mean, it looks weird right now, probably, but honestly, it don't really look that bad. I like that. Kind of fits. I'd like to get like a third horror shelf of that magnitude if I could. How much were they again? Because like horror's like the main one. We got like, you know, We need a little more money for that. I can start color coding everything again. All right, let's trying to think. Do we even need like two like the two new releases things over here? We probably do, but let me go ahead and see how much I can get if I sell one of these. 62. Trying to offset things, so we got like way too many horror movies. I mean, then again, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I probably just made a mistake because really, once I get the clearance thing unlocked, like I said, I was gonna probably be putting some movies in there anyway, so we'd have more space. So I probably just made a mistake in doing that, but we really don't. Let me see. Just for now, just like until I can figure out more what I want to do with this area. Let's try this. Do this. All right. This is gonna work. Except one thing here, whatever. I feel like I should actually make this like the bigger section because I got more horror movies. So kind of put that back. This. Go ahead and like color these like the way I need them to be, just to go and get it out of the way. Problem is I don't want that to be. We're just gonna. It's. Okay. Looking a little bit better right there. In the end, once I do get like all the the shells I'm wanting, they're gonna like, you know, the biggest ones where they're. I was kind of curious about actually, cause can I afford one of these? I just want to see what it looks like. We're not even quite there where I can get it, because the end goal will be to be able to afford like, you know, a bunch of like 6 rows. That's gonna take some time. It's just I don't feel like well, because this way at least I know it should be like lined up with like, you know, the level the. Okay. Now, horror. Action. That TV right there is going to be a bit of a concern. Wish I could move it around. It's the only thing I hate about it, I can't move the TV around, I don't think. I'm hoping it's not gonna like come in the get in the way of things here. That's exactly what it's doing. The TV, unfortunately, is gonna get in the way of it. Kind of wish there was a way you could like kind of move it around. It's the only thing I'm kind of like frustrated about right here. The TV gets in the way. But really, when you think about it, got a way around this. Like, also, I'm gonna kind of do a little thing here, kind of cheat sheet it. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move this back over here so I can have like this is a guideline. Just long enough to do that. Looks good to me. And I can just like pop this back over here. Alright, don't know what I can do with this corner right here, because I... Things now I gotta kind of have to move it over a little bit more now. These are things that get a little bit messy. Alright, let's try this. That works. I just don't like, the pillars right here is the problem. Let's see if we try this. I mean, that kind of works. I mean, it bleeds into it. Just like we're gonna do this right here. Let's try this, because I never actually fixed this. We make this purple. Yeah, that don't look too bad. Well, I don't know. Kind of feel like I just have it like all red. Yeah, just kind of have it like there, so that way it keeps like the room's isolated. Yeah, that looks better. This is the problem though. Then again, this also kind of works. I don't know, but I haven't used this particular one like anywhere else in the store. I mean, I guess it don't look that bad. I mean, there's... But it's mainly this one right here is probably just throwing things off a little bit too, trying to figure out like what I can make this into. I want everything to match. I want like the lights to continue like to kind of go around. Just trying to figure out like was that what I can make this corner into? Is there anything I can get like to kind of just have there? Because all this is looking fine. I mean, it's getting there. Thing is now I need like some shelves kind of match these, so for sci-fi. So if I get rid of these sci-fi shelves, I know I got enough for one. Good thing I didn't buy like that big one. Okay, I should. Let me buy one first, and then we'll see like if I have enough afterwards. It was I don't think I'm gonna have quite enough. Ah, shit. What am I doing? I screwed up. I screwed up big time right there. I got the wrong one. Well, maybe I can still kind of break even with this. I goofed. That was on me, Rogues. I'm gonna have to like own up to it. But you know, I might still have enough just to kind of like, you know, let me see. No, I'm not. It's mainly just because I kind of got thrown off on some of them, but like, yeah, I keep getting buying the wrong ones. This is the one we needed. Yeah. I just hate that I would have been able to get both if I didn't like buy the wrong one. But it's fine. At least like the shop's coming together more. And I'll be able to like easily, you know, get the one I needed, like, you know, probably after one day. I still don't know exactly what we can do like over here. Because even still, like, the main takeaway from it is now I'm got to, like, buy more shells for down here. Honestly, I probably should have just kept that shelf and just put, like, stuff on it and, like, and just got a jump start on the one I wanted. Yeah, level 2 I could have just, like, kept the one shelf, put it there for the sci-fi or whatever, and then bought the other one afterwards. I would have already had, like, a jump start on the ones I like, similar to the horror shelves. Fine though. I mean, I still got enough. I think I got most enough space for like these tapes right here. It's a process though. I mean, we'll get there. Yeah, I had missing space for just one tape. All right. Well, either way, guys, things are definitely like looking better here. Just don't know. I mean, obviously, the thing is, we definitely got like a lot going on here now. Like, you know, as far as like 2 shop expansions now, things looking like a whole lot better. You know, the shop's coming along great. Just now I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with this, because I had like a pretty cool thing going there. But I was like, okay, I want to just have like my main favorite genres here, and then like, you know, because as far as like Christmas is concerned, that's obvious. It's just like green. It's just like it's red box with like green. So thinking about it, what I really could do is just have like the for the Christmas section, mismatch it. Have like, you know, or basically, you know, do a whole thing where instead of it just being purely one color, have the shelves red and the wallpaper green, or have like the shelves green and the wallpaper red. Probably a good place to put that would be like right here. So things are definitely like, you know, I got everything like kind of like organized, just to end up having to deorganize now. But it's next stream of this Rogues, I'll be able to get like the shop back up and like looking better again. Because now that we got that other renovation, the other one's got to be a bit off now. Because I'm gonna definitely be waiting on that one until we can get like, you know, more. I guess it also kind of fixed. It works itself out as well. Because I was saying before, this section right here, I was gonna have to like go through and redo it anyway, and I ended up having to do that. So I kind of feel like I should just maybe just I mean, this one I don't think we're gonna have to touch this again anytime soon. Yeah, this one like pretty much can stay the way it is. I mean, it's good to go. I mean, where we're gonna add it is gonna go that way, so it's gonna probably actually like expand it outwards, like through there. But yeah. Other than that, though, other than the fact it's gonna like extend this out, the rest of it's gonna stay the way it is. I think pretty much. I mean, really, if I wanted to kind of like work with this, I think I kind of got another idea. Because if we're for these pillars, I can do something. I think I actually might try something else here. One more thing, real quick. That to me works better because it kind of like makes things a little bit more like half and half there. I just don't like the fact that this right here sticks out is the problem. That's the only thing I'm not too keen on with it. But yeah, kind of wish there was a way to kind of like make that like go in, like not have like this little this, I don't know what the word would be for it. But yeah, either way, I mean, we just need like one more shelf for science, for science, sci-fi. We just need one more shelf for that. And as far as down here, like I said, we can just use like a green shelf to go with the red background, or a green shelf to go with the, or a red shelf with green background, or green shelf to go with the red background. There's like that's the thing about this game. There's like so much I can do with it. I like how I had the whole color coded thing. Some of it's gonna kind of stay the way it is, but I definitely do need. But like I said, I definitely am gonna probably try to keep this the way it is. And honestly, thinking about this now, I don't like the pillar right here. But if we're gonna like kind of keep the whole thing going with this, might as well go and make kind of like just sell the part. I just wish there was a way to like just remove the pillars, because it definitely stands out there. But yeah, I mean that looks better now. Like having like this like this. And push gonna shove, I can just... Let me try, like, one more thing. I mean, no one spend no more money, but... They won't have to spend that, but just kind of, like, accent it. That works. Turn it around a little bit if I can, but... Yeah, it's kind of like have like a little spot right there just to... And if I'm right, because the other thing I can do with this, just to kind of, hit the point home even more, if we go to equipment right here, Arcade Orc Invaders. So they're trying to say it's like Space Invaders or whatever. Put that right here. Have like a little like, like a little alien-based arcade machine right there. So yeah, I mean, I'm cool with how this looks right now. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do over here now, but that's obviously gonna be once I get some more money in to kind of like, really figure out what to buy. But we do need more shelves again, because I accidentally did screw up with buying that one shelf, which should have just kept it to have the big one to put everything on. So the main takeaway from it is that we do need, like, because they're gonna be like bringing more movies throughout the afternoon, like for the next episode. I mean, on the next episode. But again, we do want to have like a little Christmas section. And so once the shop gets fully opened up, we're gonna have like so many different like genres, because there's like like 5 more genres to unlock. So yeah, like every 2 levels where we get like a new genre, so we got 5 more. So it could be like, everything from like cartoons to, who knows like what all the genres there's going to be. I'm hoping there's going to be like an anime section. I'd love for them to have like an anime genre. But yeah, once like pretty much a lot of this is whatever, it's just going to be a matter of just make sure the shop is expanded and everything. And I just have to check even balance for it, because we've got like 4 more things. Obviously we know like I said, the back room right there, that's going to be for the which I'm even curious, like, because I don't even know how I'd actually be able to like get it. I don't know if I actually had to get that first to do so. But I kind of feel like I want to maybe hold off on doing like that upgrade, just get these right here and then get that expansion later. This kind of gives me a chance to kind of expand around. Because that's kind of obvious. Once we have that, I mean, we'll have like pretty much all space for like every genre right here, no problem. But at least like the shop's looking better now. It's gotten like, originally I just had that opened up and now I got this. So definitely gonna be like fun to kind of like, you know, toy around with this more once I get more money. And obviously having more shelves means more movies I can buy, and then can go from there. But speaking of, just to kind of like, since I don't really have like a whole lot of money, more money to work with anyway, I just kind of feel, I wonder if I should go ahead and just buy some more, I'll just buy some more romance stuff. Since we're lacking in that genre. And just for when it's time, I'll have like some Christmas movies. Okay. And put these up, save, and then I'll be done. Definitely gotta get those. I mean, but the next thing we gotta get a proper shelf for like, you know, Christmas. And get like, you know, the signs and everything, but that'll come in time. Alright, but anyways, Rogues, with that being said, I mean, it's a little more symmetrical here. We're pretty much done with this for tonight. Obviously, you know, I did make a very big mistake with like buying that one shelf, but I'll make the money back, no problem. That's not gonna be an issue. Because as soon as I do get the money, I'm gonna buy like a second sci-fi shelf, get that set up. The only thing I do wish I'd add, you know, I wish the devs actually could do something. Maybe have it where you can, if you want to, you can have like a wall where it removes the pillar, or just like since if the pillar's by itself, you can just remove that. So that way you can have like a little more shelf space. So I know that what they would have to do to be able to do that. But otherwise, I'm digging like, you know, what I got going on in my shop so far. And I can't wait to like, you know, play more of the game. But that's not gonna be until after I come back from my vacation. So that said, since it's 2 a.m. now, I'm gonna go and make me some food and then go ahead and try to rest because I do have a doctor's appointment in the morning. So I'm gonna try to get like what little rest I can get in before I like my doctor's appointment and everything. But yeah, definitely I had like a lot of fun, like really kind of getting this. It's probably like, you know, the best stream I've done of this so far. Went in, got like, you know, the shop heavily expanded. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this space over here before I, you know, really try to expand it anymore. But that'll come in time. But I definitely need to get like more shelves, even if I do just get some smaller ones to facilitate things for right now. But I think I'm also at the point in the game where I'm making money to where I can definitely, you know, afford like to get more the bigger shelves more often. I think that's pretty much the whole point, like the snack stuff, is that, you know, pretty much that helps like facilitate everything and balances it out. But anyways, and of course, like once we get this, I'll be able to get like more movies back on the you know, available again, because I can probably now at this point maybe like put some more movies on the shelf, but then again, we also know they're gonna be turned like a whole lot in. So I know I'm gonna eventually need like another one of these bigger shelves, but the end goal is being able to afford, like, you know, get to the point where I can easily, you know, I can start affording like the biggest shelves in the game so far in mass, so I can pretty much, you know, have like, you know, use as much of the shop as possible, because they also would be taller, but they wouldn't be using as much like real estate like that. So it'd just be up higher, and I'd be able to kind of like, you know, have the proper means, like, you know, to use as much space as possible, to have as many tapes as possible, meaning, you know, more customers can rent and more money I can bring in. But anyways, I'm gonna go and call it on the stream here, Rogues. I'm gonna maybe, like I said, maybe some food. Got my doctor's appointment in the morning, so like just probably like I think it's like around 8 or something, and then I also gotta go to the gym, and then I'll have like, you know, my next stream later on today. It's either gonna, I think I was supposed to be playing Paragnosia to the museum. I think it was gonna be that one first, and I was supposed to play like, I think like Capture 2 tomorrow. And those are gonna be my last streams, unless I add something else on, like, you know, stream for Grounded 2 or something before I leave. But that may be like last 2 streams I do. Just kind of like, you know, coast into like, you know, Saturday, which is when I'm gonna be leaving for my vacation, and I'm gonna be heading out of state for a week. But anyways, I'll see you guys for the next stream. You know, right now I'm tired, but I'm also very hungry. I'm gonna be making spaghetti for dinner. I'm gonna be nomming that, and I'm crashing. Anyways, you guys take care. Much love. Thanks for hanging out with me if you guys just lurked, and always appreciate your faces. Hope you enjoyed the stream if you're watching like the VOD for it on YouTube or Twitch. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.